Oh, wow. What's up? It's ADR back at ADR Sports TV. Newcastle 2, Arsenal 0. Absolutely tragic. Can't be overstated how bad that was. I had to go live. I was going to be on Never a Fouls live, but just couldn't get it arranged quick enough. No biggie. Appreciate you. Shout out to man. I got to be honest with you. It took me a little bit to make this video just because I was heated, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, I was heated into laughter. And this won't be long. I just didn't feel like doing a pre-recorded video. Quickly, give the video a like, share, subscribe. Get me off a 666, please. Get somebody who sees this later or right now who tunes in. Hit the subscribe button just so I can get off that number, man. If you're just tuning in, give me a subscribe so I can get off a 666. I just can't even believe where Arsenal are at right now. I'm going to be honest with you. It's actually ridiculous. Our manager came out and said it was the Carabao Cup's football is different. I don't know what else to say about that. I'm going to be honest with you. Shout out Ty from AFTV, but that's a Ty from AFTV excuse right there. That is it's raining outside. The wind's blowing. The grass is green and wet. I mean, I don't even know what to say about this, man. This is ridiculous. I was saying earlier, man, I don't know what else to say with this manager. He thinks genuinely that he's making a nuclear weapon. The way he is, you would think that he's in here and he's trying to create the serum to humanity. You're coaching football, man. You're managing players and human beings. This is not rocket science. And yet all he does is sit here and come up with stupid excuses. When will he actually blame himself? When will he actually come out and say, you know what? That game was on me. You know who doesn't do that? Somebody who's not having pressure. He doesn't have pressure from our ownership. That's who it is, nor the fans. You have fans out here that sing, we have Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. How does he know exactly what we need? We're going to get into some real statistics. We're going to get into some real things on this stream because I actually can't believe some of the ignorance from our fan base. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've seen so many people come out and do different things and try and skew this statistic. XG, field tilt. These are some of these top gooners' favorite words. XG. You can't, that is the dumbest stat to me. This is football, man. You can't expect the goal. There's no way to expect the goal. When Rooney scored from the halfway line or Ibrahimovic scores a bicycle kick from, 30 yards out, you can't expect that. Guess why? Because it's football. You can't expect it. Okay, I'm tired of this stupid stat, and I'm tired of field tilt. I don't care about field tilt. You want to know why? Because Arsenal field tilt is probably really good because they get to the halfway line and they go back and forth, back and forth. They actually play horseshoe football. It's crazy. They play horseshoe and donut football because nobody's in the middle. Martin Odegaard is out here playing as an 8, not a 10, and yet we keep playing him in the 10, and he's an 8. He doesn't even know. I'm confused by what I just said because Mikel Arteta has these guys running around on the pitch. They have no idea what they're doing. You can see they have no idea what they're doing. How do you move one of the best players last season from the 6th position in Declan Rice? How do you move him and think you're going to make him better? Why do you think that you're the one to unlock him and make him Steven Gerrard? Why do you think that he's Frank Lampard? He's not. He never has been. He was a center half whenever he was growing up. And then he got moved into the midfield. And now you think that you can make him Steven Gerrard. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you have him playing left 8 at that. It doesn't make any sense how we are setting up and what's going on. Isak ran through us today. Gordon, man like Gordon, is scoring and doing Thierry Henry celebrations at the carpet. Are we serious right now? I mean, this is actually ridiculous how we look. I didn't know Saka could make us look like this. Saka actually has us looking like Bournemouth. We are playing ridiculous. We don't have anybody who's taking a risk. And y'all tell you why. It's because the manager. It's because of his tactics. It's because of how he's telling us to set up. Now, I'm not going to go on a whole rant this show and say Arteta out this whole entire show. But what I will say is I don't think that he's the man to get us where we need to get to. I don't know when our standards have dropped as a fan base. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't get it. How have we gone from 21 years without having a title to I see comments all the time. We're not entitled to win. We don't deserve it. Why do you act like we do? Maybe it's because I like winning. Maybe because we have an ownership who is multi billionaires and that can invest more than what they have. And honestly, no, I don't like our owners. But if I was them and I've given Arteta 750 million pounds, I wouldn't give him any more money because I'd be thinking about the next person to take his spot. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be, I genuinely would be looking at the next man right now. I would wait till summer. If he doesn't win anything, I'd bring him in and give him money. I honestly, I just can't even believe we're back at this square one again. We literally did a giant loop. We started from here in 8th. We're going back around. We're going to end up back in 8th. Up here, second place 2 times. Down here. And we're making our way back down. I mean, I get so frustrated because they raise ticket prices. Thankfully, I don't live in England because I would feel like I had to go to an Arsenal game. They continuously put out merch. They want to do so many things. They put out PR. I mean, again, I think I've said this on a stream before. How about you look within, Mikel? How about you, instead of looking for every excuse? This last weekend, it was the ref. Now it's the ball. Mate. Are you serious? You know what ball you've been playing with this whole competition. Are you serious? Was it the ball when we won 5-1? No, it wasn't. You want to know why? Because we won 5-1. Would you have made that excuse if we won? No. You wouldn't have said anything about the ball. Are you serious right now? I mean, that's literally little kid level of explanation right there. The ball. That's what we're doing. You've played with this ball before. You probably trained with this ball. When I used to play a different tournament, if they use a different ball, guess what? You play with that ball throughout that week. It's ridiculous. I actually can't even believe that some of the fans, Arteta, just too many people are making excuses. And I hope people don't really make excuses like this in their lives because it's actually insane. Right? If something goes wrong, how about you look at what you did? How about you look at what you did tactically and go from there? Why is Kai Havertz? Oh, he might be the worst signing I've ever seen. I've never seen somebody do absolutely nothing on a consistent basis and still it's like he's got blackmail on Arteta. It really is. It's literally like he knows a secret about Arteta that nobody else knows, and they're force feeding him. Honestly, it's just getting to a point where we have Trossard, who looks like he's gone on a night out. We have Kai Havertz, who looks literally like a newborn horse who doesn't know to walk. He's sitting here mumbling and fumbling and jumbling over himself, not even looking at the ball, closing his eyes when he's about to do a header. Who does that from 4 yards out, man? Be a man and head the ball. What are we doing here? Seriously. Are you joking me right now? From 4 meters out, you can't head the ball. It hits your shoulder. Are you serious? You so scared it's going to hit you in the face. Come on, man. And then the intensity doesn't raise up until we're down 2-0. Are we serious here? If I see another player do this while you guys haven't been putting in the performance for the fans, I feel so bad for the fans. It's been snowing in England. It's been raining. It's cold. It's always cold. It looks miserable from the tee. And then you have people sitting here from the pitch, not giving anything, doing this. Come on, pump it up. What is this, a concert? What is this? Who's telling them to do that? If I was a manager and I saw my team playing like that, and they were doing this, I'd sub them off right there. I don't get how Kai Havertz misses a chance from 4 yards out, and this is what you see from Arteta. No, my coaches would have dragged me off. Are you kidding me? You're in the number 9 position, and that's what you do? That's what you produced? Are you serious right now? That he would have been off immediately. Are you kidding me? And then, if we are trying to win this competition, let me ask you a question here. Why is our first sub Jorginho? Please, somebody answer me that. I may get one view on this video. I might get 20. Out of anybody who sees this video, please comment down below. Please give me something. Why would your first substitution be a like-for-like sub for Thomas Partey for Jorginho? And why is every other sub after that like for like for each player? Normally, when you want to win, you go for it. You bring on multiple attackers. You take off the defensive mid. You push numbers forward. You probably change to a back three. You'll take off, let's see who we should take off. Maybe Lewis Skelly. Take him off. And move somebody else into the midfield that's a progressive midfielder. Keep Thomas Partey because he can break through the lines. Move Trossard in the midfield with Martin Odegaard to have him combine. Push up Declan Rice since you want to make him an all-star number 10. You think he's Ronaldinho or Zidane in an English version. I don't get why you're moving him up here. But since you want to keep him on here, how about you keep him on here, push him forward up the pitch. You add on Jesus, and you take off Lewis Skelly. How about you do that as a substitution? How about you make something that's forward-thinking? And you can tell the players look confused on the pitch. Oh, do I get the ball and go back? Do I do this? Oh, he's going to say something. Oh, no, I see him over there. He's pointing. This is all you see. Arteta doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He looks confused himself. He's like, oh, wait, I saw this in training, but now I don't know what to do. And he's malfunctioning. He's malfunctioning. I think his head's too thick. Oh, my goodness gracious. Maybe he puts too much gel in his hair before the game. I don't know what it is. This man is losing it, brother. He's losing his marbles here. And he's making all of us real fans lose their marbles too because we have to sit here and watch that. We're ready for the game. We're getting hyped. We're like, all right, look, I know this wasn't the best result against Brighton, but maybe we can turn it up and do what we need to do. No, it's not. No, why would we do what we need to do? We haven't done what we needed to do for 21 years. During the Wenger era, all we needed was a center defensive mid. Oh, no. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Why would we ever get a position that we need? So this is one of the stats I'm going to do for you. Shout out to Curtis Shaw TV. Reason why I'm going to go ahead and point this out. Going through the stream, Arteta's made 31 signings, 750 million pounds. You want to know how many of those signings were actually decent? 8 or 9. 8 or 9. I actually can't believe that. I actually cannot believe that, right? Martinelli has gone downhill faster than an avalanche. I've never seen it. It looks like he's gone downhill so fast. It looks like he went to the top of Mount Everest and jumped off. That's how bad he is. He's not taking any players on. There's no creativity in the way that he plays. Trossard is starting to look like Bruno Fernandes whenever he's trying to make the key pass every single time. You are good on the ball. You're crafty. You know what you're doing. How about you take a breath, Kung Fu Panda? Shout out to Curtis for that reference. My man's bags are like down here. Every time he gets on the pitch, it looks like this. I've never seen this before. Why are you always tired? You're 30. You're 31. You're something like this. My man is out here trying to pinpoint a pass between 3 guys in between a small little wedge. When we don't, it's not there. It's not there. Do that every once in a while. I feel like every single time he gets it, he's doing something extra. Then Kai Havertz. Okay, partially it's him. Partially Kai Havertz just isn't that good. I've been saying it since we got him. I'm not one of these people who's come out here and said, oh, but he kind of does this kind of good. Kind of at 65 million pounds and 275,000 pounds a week isn't good enough. Kind of. I can't go to my job and kind of do it. And I don't make anywhere near that amount of money. You can't kind of make a bridge if you're a builder. You can't kind of build a home. Because guess what? The people are going to kind of die. Because the house is going to collapse on them. The people going over the bridge are going to kind of drown because it's over water. And it's going to kind of collapse. I'm so sick of this. Why are people who are able to play sports and manage teams and play not at 100%, not even at 75%, able to continue doing what they're doing and make the money while we sit here, have to pay more for merch, have to pay more for a hot dog, hamburger, all this stuff? Why is it that we always get the low end of the totem pole? Why is that? Okay? If you like the content, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate you. But man, this is what I'm saying though. It gets annoying. It really does. We're out here grinding for Arsenal, arguing with people online. No, we're gonna win it this year. No, you're not. No. Guess what? Nobody's gonna win it between us and like freaking half the people we argue with. But guess what? We still show our chest because we love our club. But our club does not love us. And I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Stan Kroenke specifically said I did not buy Arsenal to win trophies. I have a video on that on my YouTube. Go ahead and check that out. But it should be obvious right now. But again, from a business perspective, if I was Stan, I would not give this man any more money because he doesn't do anything with it. There's no positivity with any of his signings. None. Sorry. It's about at a 30% ratio of his signings. 30% is an F in anywhere in the world. It's terrible. You can't buy 31 players and 9 of them come off. That's crazy. That's actually insane. It doesn't make any sense, okay? The only time that actually works for you is in sales, is that percentage in sales. Because if you meet with 31 customers and you sign 9 up, you made a good amount of money. Same with real estate. You meet with 31 people want to build a house, 9 people sign up to build or to buy the house. You win. You're good. You made your commission. But in this aspect, when you're managing millions and hundreds of millions and possibly even billions of pounds, those margins for error, as you've said yourself, Mikel, are so tiny that they either take you here or set you back. Guess what Kai Havertz has done? He set us back 65 million pounds. Again, I honestly, I used to say, I think that Mikel Arteta can become a good manager. I don't think he is. I don't think he's ready for it. I think his first job to be for Arsenal is ridiculous. And look, you can even see the scale of his interviews in the process. It's becoming Wenger-esque, protecting the ownership. Oh, these are the best owners I've ever played or ever been under. They're most ambitious. How are they the most ambitious, bro? You were a coach at Manchester City, and they get every single player they need. So you're lying in that aspect. When you very first got here, you said I thought about quitting because we didn't win the league. You said standards for a certain amount of time, and now you're changing it. You want to know why? It's because you got the fan base right where you want them. You know that they're going to go to bat for you. Most of this fan base, Mikel Arteta could slap their mom, and they would apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, my mom got in your way. Oh, I'm so sorry. XG. No, it's crazy. We're not even using our brain anymore. How about we just watch the pitch? We watch what we see, and we can see the confusion on our guy's face. If I was William Saliba, I'd be calling my agent tonight and be like, man, you better get me out of here. You better call up Real Madrid. In the summer, I'm out. I'm out. And that's the hard truth. That's the hard truth. And honestly, during these times, I feel like my YouTube channel may not even grow like that because I feel like there aren't any people who think like this. And it's crazy because it's rational, but the world's gone the way it's gone. Social media, people want to believe in fairy tales and fakeness. Nobody wants to actually have hard, critical conversations, critical thinking, rationality, nothing. Nobody wants to do that. People just want to believe in fake fairy tales and he'll make it better. I'll wake up and Arsenal will be good again. No, it's not. It's not like that. This is not a Disney movie. It doesn't work like that. Okay? Real action produces real results. If that real action isn't good, those results will be bad. It's not that difficult to comprehend. Right? These are things that you learn in corporate world. Okay. This is our goal. These are the people I have in place to meet that goal. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? How do I put them in position to better themselves? If they don't have the training that I require from them, how do I give them the training to make them better? These are real world scenarios. You just apply this on the footy pitch and you should be doing better. You should have such a good process in place. And this is typically why you need experience as a manager. You should have such a good process in place that even when you go through dips, the dip is here. It's here. It's not up, down, dip here. Arsenal every single season go on a stretch of 3, 5, 7 games where it's madness. The teams who win, who have managers, who have processes in place, their dip is here. Oh, one game. Oh, one, maybe 2 games. A draw and then maybe a loss. And then we're going to go back on a 10-game win streak because they have a process in place. The players believe in that process. They believe in their manager because their managers had previous success. I'm not going to trust a home builder who says, hey, man, I could build your home for $200,000. Give me a chance. Oh, how many homes have you built? None. Yeah, you're not getting my money. You're not getting my money. That's any place in the world that's not happening. So the fact that's happening at one of the biggest quote unquote football clubs in the world is beyond me, and how our fans have accepted it. You know what you get now? This is my new favorite one. You ready? Ready? It wasn't maybe these weren't Arteta signings. Maybe they were Edu's. We don't know. We don't know the full story. Well, how about we use critical thinking here? The man who said he was going to stay throughout the process said, I don't want to stay with the process anymore. A man has come out and said that he challenged that somebody on the coaching staff challenged Mikel Arteta. That guy's no longer there. I'll get names and things like that for you at a later time. That guy's no longer there. Every single manager that's good had managers or assistant managers that didn't necessarily agree with them, but were able to talk to the manager and bring out actual advice and evidence to why they need to do something else, or what they see on a scale from here to there to what might be able to be changed, fixed, or maybe manipulated a little bit differently. Okay, if I put him in this position, maybe I can do this better. But no. Mikel Arteta wants everybody to be a yes man. No, follow me. Why do you think he got rid of experienced players? He wants young players so he can mold them into who he wants them to be. Martin Odegaard, I think, will be a better player once he's not captain. He's done well. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't want to get rid of you. I think you just can't handle it. That Isak goal was way too easy. I need a player who's strong. And this is my thing with the players as well. This is where the players need to have some accountability as well. If you know you're weak, get strong. If you know your right foot isn't that good, do better. If you know your left foot isn't that good, do better. Do work. This is your profession. It seems to me, it looks like in a lot of aspects of the Arsenal players, they don't do extra work. There's no, hey, coach, to the assistant coach, hey, I want to work on my striking because I haven't been scoring as many goals. Do you know how much I used to practice if I went through a goal drought of 2 games? Do you know how much I'd be on that pitch, making sure that I'm finishing? If my one-on-ones weren't good, hey, grab the best center back and we're going at it, bro. We're going at it because not only is it going to make him better, it's going to make me better. Anything that you're lacking and you know you're lacking, you should probably make better. And guys, that's a word of advice in life. If you know that you struggle with something, make it better. Don't just avoid it. A lot of these players, they avoid their weaknesses to try and highlight their strengths. No. How about you highlight your strengths and make your weaknesses better so that way you have less weaknesses overall and you can become a better human. Okay? Oh, all right. My rant's done. I appreciate the people who tuned in. Again, if you're tuning in on this video a little bit later, help you boy. Just give me 1 subscription, just so I can get off the number I'm on. Right? Nobody wants to see 666. We want to see 667. We want to see 668. Let's grow this channel. During these times, my channel may not grow out because I'm going to come out with the hard truth, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. I really do. Give the video a like, comment, subscribe. I've been ADR. Peace. And it might take me a second to log off, but hey, have a great night. Have a great day. Wherever you're at, have a good one.